and welcome racing enthusiasts. Check out new diecast cars, the ones that change color, and for some great battles and races on a huge custom track. Stay tuned to uncover this video featuring speed, action, and some big jumps, and let's see who the fastest is and the champion. Let's begin. Racing fans and metal car collectors, I'm thrilled to introduce new Disney Pixar cars. These are the amazing color-changing vehicles ready to compete on the massive Extreme Track version 4. It features a long straightaway for maximum speed, a huge ramp for an epic jump, plus challenging curves, and at the very end, an ice-cold pool. Let's see who will be the first ones to reach the water zone. Alright, we'll move on to check out the first one, this beautiful package, which tells us that it has two colors in one. On the back, it shows us the exact temperature that's necessary for it to change. And here it comes. Here's Sarge, starting with his cool color, royal blue, which combines very well with the RR graphics. Notice the change it undergoes with warm water as it returns to its original color. I find the green to be a little bit lighter. We compare it with the metal version and they are quite different. The color changer has a spare tire at the back instead of a first aid kit, and it also lacks the fire extinguisher. Let us know which version you prefer. We continue with the second model, who is the artist of the painting, the ideal candidate for the color changers because he's always changing his artwork. On the back, it informs us that these are cars made in Vietnam. Here he comes. This is Ramone, starting with his cool color scheme, the classic pinkish purple with flames along both sides and across the hood, and of course his iconic golden rims. Check out the amazing transformation it undergoes with warm water, turning into a beautiful light blue that perfectly complements his flames. Now the race-ready car wash set. I present to you Lightning McQueen, starting with his cool red color, a bit faded, but just look at the incredible change it has with warm water to a beautiful light blue. This 95 is from the very first movie, and later, at the end of this video, I'll show you its car wash. We've got 3 brand new color changers that we've reviewed for you today. The very first one we looked at was Sarge from Race and Rescue. And then we continued on with Ramone and Lightning McQueen. Please let me know which one you liked the most, which one truly stood out as your favorite. The team racing battles are now beginning, where points will be scored with legendary participants, including Piston Cup racers and also those from Race and Rescue. These exciting races will be held on the Extreme Track version 4, featuring a long straightaway for maximum speed before reaching the first curve, where they'll score their initial point. Proceeding along the second trail, which features a significant downhill slope designed for attempting a substantial jump, participants who successfully complete this will earn 2 points. The competition will then proceed, continuing onward until the commencement of the next curve. Those who reach that checkpoint will get 3 points to take the last drop and try to jump into the cold shark pool. Those who do will get 4 points with an extra point for the winner, the one who comes out first. The teams will switch lanes and starting zones so everyone has the same chances in the first race. Let's watch Sheriff and Lightning start in front. Color-changing cars on the extreme track moving at incredible speed. The Piston Cup team is taking the lead, preparing for a massive jump. Some collisions happening at the back of the pack. The blue car is still pushing forward, trying to make it to the water zone. Let's take a look at that replay now with all the multi-camera angles. The Sheriff was in the lead, but quickly numbers 95 and 51 have snatched first and second place. Further back in the field, we can spot the fabulous Hudson Hornet. They reach the big drop for a spectacular flight. Our second camera shows everyone landing well, except the red car that goes up the wall. Cruz blocks the competitors, clearing the path for Lightning McQueen, who comes to make a big splash and switch to his second color. Solid race. Unfortunately, fabulous Hudson Hornet doesn't manage to finish this race, only scoring 3 points. The rest of the competitors will take home 4. The winner of the highest possible score is Lightning McQueen. Congratulations! It's the second race and we've got a lane change. Now we've got Cruz and Doc Hudson starting up front. Which team will earn the most points? It's 51 against 51, moving at a really high speed. The yellow car was leading the pack. What in the world happened? Doc Hudson is still having a really good race. There have been some collisions happening at the back. The red car has managed to get into first position. Let's take a look at the race details with the instant replay. Cruz Ramirez managed to take over the lead. She then gets involved in a side collision, which also brings Lightning McQueen to a halt. Sheriff is searching for an open space. The red car holds the lead, taking a beautiful jump and landing perfectly. The Piston Cup racers are driving in reverse. A great leap from Lightning McQueen, who then executes a 180-degree turn to continue racing straight ahead. Meanwhile, 51, fabulous Hudson Hornet is the first to reach the cold water zone to switch to his second color, followed by Cruz and Lightning McQueen. Unfortunately, Sheriff doesn't finish this race and only scores 3 points. The rest of the racers have taken 4, and the extra point goes to fabulous Hudson Hornet. And after these 2 races, the team that has accumulated the most points has been 95 and 51, and they are now advancing to the next stage of the competition. Congratulations to them. We are back here with the team of the new Sarge and Ramone, and on the other side, we have the team Race and Rescue. Heading downhill to pick up maximum speed, the truck takes the lead. Second place goes to Lightning McQueen. Incredible. A big jump, unbelievable. Some racers have been left behind. Where is Lightning McQueen? Mayter keeps going. Let's watch the replay. They started at the same time, but very quickly, Team Race and Rescue takes the lead. Sarge is attempting to block Lightning McQueen, who is making his escape. Mayter drives forward to perform a flawless jump and then continues on. From the second camera's view, we observe Sarge colliding with the barrier. He then flips over, wipes out, and completely obstructs his teammate. Lightning McQueen ultimately finishes up off the racetrack. Mayter, driving his favorite way, in reverse reaches the water zone and changes to his second color, red. The most difficult section of this circuit is the second checkpoint, trying to make the jump and stick the landing. 2 racers have ended up here. Lightning McQueen bounced and went right off the circuit, and he also scores 2 points. The only racer who made it all the way to the finish line and scored maximum points is McQueen from Race and Rescue. Now for the second exciting showdown with lane changes and position shifts. Here, Lightning and Ramone are starting in front. Side by side, at incredible speed, Ramone is now pulling ahead. Then we've seen a few collisions out there on the track, and now Lightning has taken the very front position. A great leap from the racers, who end up driving backward, and that's how they manage to reach the final ramp. Instant replay. Ramone takes the lead, but Mayter gives his teammate Lightning McQueen a push to get him into the lead. After that, Mayter goes head-to-head with Ramone and positions himself in second place. The 2 of them then make a solid jump. With the second camera, we watch Lightning land on 2 wheels. Mayter chases him with a huge rig, and behind we have Sarge. The Race and Rescue team continues racing in reverse. Incredible! A jump into the shark zone for the color change, and unfortunately, Team Ramone and Sarge will not be finishing this race. Perhaps they are not fans of the cold water. Lightning and Mayter's Race and Rescue team have scored the maximum number of points and will continue to advance in this championship. Congratulations! Let's take a look at the latest team racing battles featuring the winners. The Piston Cup team, Lightning McQueen and Cruz Ramirez. On the other side, the Race and Rescue team with Lightning and Mayter. The top contenders are starting at incredible speed on this extreme track, and it looks like it's going to be an incredibly close race. There are crashes on the very first turn. The blue car is now in the lead. What a fierce battle for that second position. Lightning McQueen has crossed the finish line first, closely followed by the second Lightning McQueen. Let's watch that instant replay. The Piston Cup team surges ahead and takes the lead. Then Rescue manages to catch up to them, but on the sharp curve, Blue Lightning McQueen seizes the front position in a truly intense struggle for the second spot, where Cruz briefly held it. Immediately after, Lightning successfully reclaims his previous position. A truly spectacular leap performed by all the competing racers. Mayter was left behind all the others. Rescue Lightning finishes his run, driving completely in reverse. The blue car is now taking the very front position, and it arrives at the water zone to switch to its second red color. The rest of the competitors have now arrived. What an incredibly action-packed race it has been. All of the racers will be awarded 4 points, but the winner of the extra bonus point is Lightning McQueen, the Piston Cup's champion racer. A huge congratulations. This is the second confrontation with a lane change, and now it's Mayter and Cruz's turn to start up front. Let's see who keeps adding to their score. Color Changers take off at great speed. 51 takes the lead, then has a crash. What happened to her? Mater seizes the lead, a big jump, then loses control. Why? Rescue Lightning McQueen continues, makes a big jump, and takes the victory. Let's watch the replay to see the details. 51 took the lead, then has a side collision. He stops his teammate, Lightning McQueen. As Mater and Rescue Lightning seize the chance to take both first and second place, Mater then takes an enormous leap, but regrettably, when he touches down, he bounces off, climbs the retaining wall, and ends up completely off the track. What terrible luck! His teammate Rescue Lightning McQueen secures the victory, followed by 51, and 95 has also successfully crossed the finish line. A beautiful jump by Lightning McQueen, the rescue version, who is red and is now changed to a vibrant deep blue. Unfortunately, Mater doesn't finish this race and only gets 2 points. The rest of the racers get 4. The winner of the extra point goes to Race and Rescue Lightning McQueen. After 2 races, the team with the most points is Lightning McQueen and Cruz Ramirez, who will be the champions. Congratulations! Second place goes to the Race and Rescue team with Lightning and Mater. And a big shout out to all the other participants for putting on a great show. Now here's the Race Ready Car Wash, all ready for the races. I love the style, it's just like McQueen's. Its pillars are shaped like lightning bolts, and up above, the bucket is shaped like the Piston Cup. Love the big 95 on the back. Lightning McQueen is at the car wash, getting ready for his next race and a blue paint job. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button, give it a thumbs up, as that helps me keep creating videos, and so you don't miss any of the tournaments. Subscribe! And don't miss out on the second part, because we still have many more cars to review and participate in the races. And let me know which racer has been your favorite. Thanks for watching. Here's some very entertaining videos on the screen.